Hello. How are you? Oh, is it less glitchy today? Maybe? Cross my fingers. I guess we'll know in a second once it starts showing me how many people are watching. But hello, happy Wednesday. Happy third day of March. I'm kind of excited today. And gosh, it looks so much better today. Cross your fingers, y'all, that they have fixed whatever the problem is. I'm like, ooh, I'm not super glitchy right now. Holy cow, that's been a while. Maybe I shouldn't say anything. I'm just going to keep my fingers crossed. Okay, so hello. I have started something new. I started it really on the last day of February because I was so darn tired of myself not getting the progress that I wanted. And so I am essentially trying to work up to where I am doing at least 10 sprints that are like around 25 minutes, like as the minimum for my like writing days. I mean, that seems like it's not a lot, but if I can get those in, and so I have sort of like two things. So I have a goal of hitting those 10 sprints, and I also have a goal of getting at least 2K into the revisions for Gray. But I also have like Cinderella that I want to be writing and the romance story that I want to be writing. So I am attempting to get myself organized. And I have, so I'm going to show you. So I have attempted to figure out a way to track my different sprints. And so, Devin, I don't think we are doing 10 sprints on the live, not yet. Like I don't think that's going to happen. Like maybe if I start my Sundays a little bit earlier, or if I start doing 2 sprints. But again, that kind of depends on internet connectivity. So I'm pleased with thus far today. Like it doesn't seem super glitchy yet. But anyway, so I'm attempting. So I think on the last day of February, I did like 7,000 words. And then Monday, I did 5,000 words. Yesterday, I took a day off. So I have not tried doing a full like work week of it yet. Because I had to do some errands yesterday. But yeah, so I feel rested, I feel good. My brother sent me a link to a short story writing channel. Yeah, there was a glitch. I shouldn't have said it. I'm sorry. Darn it. So it's probably going to be a little interesting from now on. Dang it. So anyway, Big Brother sent me a link to a story contest. And so I was thinking about it yesterday. I had an idea about it. So this morning I sat down and I've already written 1,000 words for this story. So let me switch notebooks so you can see my little teeny tiny cramped handwriting. So I have already written 1,000 words today. So I'm really, and that's only been in 2 sprints. So I'm pleased. So I'm going to, I think, continue handwriting, brainstorming this particular short story idea to see if I can figure out, because I have the beginning figured out and I have some like vague points for the middle to end. So I'm trying to figure out through brainstorming some of the And it was going so well. Okay, let me take that as a let me take that as a hint, and I will show you the spirit for today is the Badger spirit. Be fearless and bold. So that is the spirit for today. So let me go to avatar mode to keep the you-know-what's at bay. So the Badger spirit says, rejoice in your persistence and commitment to what is true for you. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith in your partnership with the universe is paying off, and the results will soon coalesce into form in your world. The gift of the Badger is the surety and knowledge that taking a risk now and being courageous, fearless, and bold will yield wondrous results. It is a time to harness your will and apply it consistently to the pursuit of your dreams. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in time and in the form that the universe deems best for you. The Badger says you have what it takes to get what you want, so assert yourself. Be fearless and bold, shining your light as your purpose calls you into the world. New relationships are also given a green light now. Don't be afraid to make the first move. The Badger loves the brave and mighty heart. So, today is a day to be fearless, apparently. So go ahead. If you are hesitating on a story idea, go ahead and write it. If you wanted to do have your characters have a first intimate moment or something, go ahead and write it. Those kind of things. Just do what you are meant to do. So that is the message for today. But as I said, I am going to continue try and brainstorm this new idea as well as working on my little sprint list. So the first sprint will be a 15-minute warm-up sprint, one to test the internet, but also just to since I'm handwriting, my hand doesn't like the longer sprints as much when I'm handwriting. Of course, so, okay, so 15 minutes. Let's put up the, yes, and if you were new here, Oscar Winters, my internet has been quite bad since about January 11th, and I have called them multiple times, and essentially the technician that has come out to the house has done everything they possibly could. And so now my problem has been shifted up the line to a different department, but they have to check from the server origin down to my house piece by piece, but they couldn't give me a timeline of when that would happen. So yeah, so there it is. Okay, so let me say hello. Devin, hello. Lizzie, hey. I got so excited about the internet being slightly better that I forgot to say hello to everybody. So Sarah, hello. Elizabeth is here. Hello. Welcome. Becca is here. Hello. How are y'all doing? Petra says hello. And Elizabeth is here as well. Hello. And Alexis is here. Hello. Yeah, so we together are not doing 10 sprints, but maybe together in the chats of other streams as well. So Azaria is writing shoebox. Hello. How are you? Are you doing another long session today, or is today a break for you? So Elizabeth says to Devin, I'm down for that. 10 sprints together. Amelia is here. Hello. Thus far, it was good. Yes, but then the internet decided it was going to do what it was going to do. Tina says, hello. I wonder if in the small camera it will let me. I'm going to put my face up for a little bit and see if it goes wonky again. We'll cross our fingers. I'm going to try. It was so much better. So Maggie says, hello, lovelies. I wish I could stay for 10 sprints, but I have to leave in half an hour. So you will scribble as much as you can. Okay, excellent. And CB is here. Yay. Tina is here and writing an article. Ooh, very nice. Megan is here. Hello, all. Hello, Megan. How are you? And hello to Oscar. I have not, okay, I was not paying attention to your avatar earlier. So I need to see this. How cute. I love it. Is this your design or is this from something that I do not recognize? I like it though. It's cute. Yes, interesting is code for this is not good. Would I share it or is it a secret? Is this the short story contest? I think the short story contest that my brother sent me was the one for Moleskine. So essentially it's a $20,000 like thing. Let me see if I can find it. But chances are very low of like getting the final prize. But so your story has to revolve around a little black notebook. So yeah. So Devin says, Frozen. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah. It's hard to tell when both your internet and mine. Oh no. Yeah. Yes. Yes, they do. But hey, maybe we have fed them enough since January. Maybe they will now go into summer hibernation. No, it's not UCB. Maybe you could draw a badger. Yes, please do. Yeah, nope, it's not CB's fault. You did your first tarot reading today with your Golden Girls tarot cards. Ooh, very nice. I like it. I've not seen the Golden Girls tarot deck, but I should look it up. You got the Magician. That's my card. The 9 of Wands and the 10 of Pentacles. Nice. So we usually, since I run until 3 o'clock my time, so it'd be a 2-hour block from 1 to 3, we usually do 4 sprints. So we do a 15, we do 2 25s, and then we kind of eke out a 4th one. So Charlie says, hey. Usually 3 or 4, yeah. So Maggie says, hello, Charlie. Hello, CB. Hello, Megan. In your old flat, we had a similar problem. They kept unplugging our connection box a mile away. Ugh, yikes. Yeah, it's not. I don't know what it is, but I don't like what they do. So yeah, 150 minutes of writing. Eventually, maybe, but no, Devin, we are not doing 150 minutes. We are not. It's from Space Dandy. Okay, fun. I have not seen Space Dandy, so I will. It's okay. You can use it as a productivity sprint. It's all good. And Maggie and Devin. Oh no. I must say it's like a usual lovely treat that your mouth is in sync with the sound. Yes, that is a nice thing. Don't joke. The danger of drinking during stream. Yes. The Golden Girls Tarot deck is awesome. You love it, and it's one of the decks you use the most. It's been a very tell it like it is deck for you in a friendly way. Lovely. Stacy says, hello. What chapter are you editing today? What are you on? What is everybody writing or working on today? You can feel free to pop that in the chat if you want during the sprint. But we are going to go ahead and do a sprint because we have now chatted for about 15 minutes. So here are your reminders. Do you actually get to see my face when I'm saying them? Yay! Save your document. Save your document. Make sure you are hydrating. Straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back, and do a posture check. And 4, if you need a break to walk around and get your blood flowing, or if you need a snack from the kitchen, make sure that you are taking care of yourself. Those are your 4 reminders, and we can now get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Okay, that is the end of sprint number 1. Y'all let me know if the audio is in sync, out of sync, or a Backstreet Boy fan. Who knows? I think I need to finish this sentence because otherwise I'm going to like forget what I wanted to say. Emperor who rose to power through nefarious schemes, which of course is a state secret. Okay. What did we do? I think I got around 150, 175-ish handwritten words. So not bad. So I'm just, I'm probably around 1,200, 1,235, something around there, like up to 1,235, somewhere-ish for the day so far. So yay. Okay, audio is good. Thing is though that I just, because I was going to pop the link for the contest in the chat, and I finally discovered the right link, but the submission was only through yesterday. So I guess this story has nowhere to go other than my blog eventually. Maybe I'll find another short story contest or something that it might be appropriate for, but I don't know that it needs to necessarily feature quite so much around the little black notebook, but that's kind of the whole premise of the story, which was kind of cool. So anyway, so I guess I can tell you all about it now because I don't know, but I don't really know how submission stuff. I guess I should ask Laura a little bit more. But yeah, so essentially Little Black Notebook was supposed to be the theme or like highly featured in this contest because it was, based around the Moleskine notebooks. Maybe if I make myself smaller again, then I can use the camera. I don't know. We'll see. But I had kind of figured that I wanted to have, I think it was like one of the Hubble telescopes or the probes or something that was sent out into the universe that had samples of like whale song and minerals and pictures of celebrities and all, several decades ago sent that out into the universe for aliens or potential aliens to discover and then get in contact with us. And so I was like, oh, in there. Okay, I think I'm going to stop the camera again because it seems to be glitchier again with it. So darn. But anyway, so my kind of twist on it was that once they start deciphering and decrypting the notebook, they realize that there are sketches of their own. Then there are references to like some legendary heroes of their own civilization, and then when they start getting further into the decryption process, then they realize that there are current events that are being described in this text, and then there are even future events. And so they're like, are we living this book or is this a prophetic writing? And so that was kind of the whole spiel. But yeah, so that was what I was writing or brainstorming. So yeah, so there you go. That was what I was brainstorming some more stuff for. Elizabeth says 616 on your draft for that sprint. Very nice. And Sarah got through half a page. You had to pause, do a little bit of research before continuing. Nice. See, we got 29 words. Yay! And Petra got 374. Hooray! Tina got 144 on her article. Very nice. Elizabeth says around 200 words. You needed to word vomit some dialogue and sort it out afterwards. Yeah, that's how I feel quite often about dialogue. Devin says prose puke. Oscar Winters got 150. Nice. Very nice. And Charlie says Imini keeps killing things and they are trapped in the city. I hope to get more in the outline today. Yes. Very nice. And I caught the tail end of the premiere last night. Was it last night? Yes. And oops, there goes my tree. It's grown. So Heather says, hi. Hello, Heather. And Alley Cat is here. Hello. And Elizabeth says, ooh, sounds cool. Write it anyway. Yes, I think I will. And I think I'll just probably either search for another appropriate submission point or put it up on the blog. So Heather says, I need to do some stretches. And after that, I want to get some art and filming done. Nice. Sounds like you have a productive day planned then. Megan is playing Stardew Valley. You just need to find this one rock before you go about your day. Nice. Heather says, hello. Oscar says to Charlie, that comment makes me want to read your book. Charlie has some really fantastic ideas, and I'm super, super excited. Oscar says, what is she killing and why? Yes, absolutely. Lots of things. All right. I think we can now shift to 25-minute Pomodoro Sprinty. So let me set that up. I was really hoping that I could, keep my face on the screen, but apparently not. Oh well, at least it had a few moments of FaceTime today. Maybe eventually I'll get back to a full stream, little by little. Okay. So, what are we doing? Oh yeah, reminders. So 1, save your document. 2, make sure you are drinking something because I did not drink anything that sprint, so I need to make sure I'm hydrating this sprint. 3, make sure you straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back, and do a posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a longer break and walk around, get your blood flowing, or if you need a snack from the kitchen, you take care of yourself. All right. We're starting our second sprint. Do I have the banner up? Yes. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, how are we doing? Okay. All right. I think I got, what did I get? I think I got about 450-ish words. Let me do the calculation. There we go. Okay. I should write down what my word count is at the moment. Okay. 469. Okay. Cool. That's a pretty nice sprint because I am now over in my revisions. And I am redoing a scene, like completely changing the perspective, because I had written this one scene from a different character's perspective, like sort of I'm doing third person, but it's mainly hovering sort of like over the shoulders of the main character. And I had this one single scene that was over the shoulder of a different character, and it just does not do right, because it stands out like a sore thumb. So I'm rewriting it, sort of mashing together the two scenes, the scene that I need to rewrite and the scene that follows, because it kind of it shifted back to the main character, and sort of I had a weird time slip issue with that one scene that sort of stood out. So now I'm going back in and I'm adding in some information and some dialogue that will hopefully make the scene feel like it belongs there again. So yeah, so I'm doing good. I think I'm up to about 1,700 for the day so far, which is nice. Scroll. Where did we leave off? Okay, so Oscar, did you get something to drink? Some hydration. It's very important to stay hydrated. Charlie says that the new series is an epic fantasy series. They are being invaded by forces from another plane of existence. Monsters are appearing throughout the holy city as the invaders attack the gods, which just sounds so epic. So awesome. CB is writing a scene where Tony finds out what happened to his parents. Oscar says, my first book doesn't have any of that. Maybe in book 2. Gotcha. Lizzie is back. Hello. Welcome. And Lizzie has a question of, do we have a favorite novel that we've written? What do you think is your best work? And do you have a novel that you've had a better writing experience with? I wouldn't necessarily say. I think when I wrote my very first story, like long story, I was in 9th grade, high school, like just starting into high school, and it went pretty well. But by the time that I sort of like stopped writing it, I had already recognized like the real huge flaws within it. And so I kind of put it to the side and just never really went back to it, because there was no real way to fix what I had done. And And then I remember writing my my first. Actually, I remember writing all of them, but so my first 3 stories in particular of my little children's detective story. My little detective, his name is Garrett. He's so cute. I remember specifically writing him because I took a class on detective fiction, sort of looking at the core archetypes within detective fiction. And at the end of the course, our college professor, who's awesome, had planned it so that we would have a 3-week workshop of writing our own detective stories. But he had a requirement because one of the things with detective fiction, like hardcore detective fiction, is that there is a body in the first page or like definitely within the first chapter, but it is usually appearing on the first page. And so, but he didn't tell us this requirement until like we were right about to start writing the stories. And at this point, we had already gone through the exercises of like, okay, decide who your detective is going to be, decide if they're going to have a sidekick and develop your character that way. And I had already developed Garrett, and I knew that I wanted Garrett to be a child. And so I was going to have a children's detective story. And then my professor just goes and says, oh yeah, and there's got to be a body on the first page. And I was like, what? Because you don't really want a child to be discovering a real dead body. So I killed a teddy bear, which I think I have mentioned before on this channel. But yeah, so I killed a teddy bear, and that was my my first the first had been torn to pieces. So, but those were really fun to write. But it was also kind of like a because he had put the sort of that limit or requirement into the stories, I had to kind of find a way around it, and so that was that. So Elizabeth says 734 on your outline. Ooh, that's a lot. Nice. You're welcome for the sprints, and you have to pop off. All right, have fun. And Elizabeth writes, says 308. I'm thinking I might get 1,000 words today. Ooh, that'd be great. And Sarah says, I edited a page and a half. Nice. Alicat finished an assignment. Yay! And you're turning it in right now. Excellent. Charlie finally figured out the main points for this chapter. Now you just need to fill it in. Excellent. And Tina got 236 for the previous sprint and 235 for this one. Does that mean you're going to get 234 for the next one? Is that what you should aim for? Ooh, and you and CB are twins this time. CB also got 265 words. Nice. And Petra got 419. Excellent. Excellent. CB says, okay, so this is an excerpt. There's one thing I'm pretty sure Stark doesn't know, and that's what really happened to his parents. Rogers began. I could hear the self-satisfied smirk plastering itself across his face as he spoke. It was as though he was proud of himself for having one-upped Tony Stark. Ooh, a smirky smirk. Megan, I found the rock, and now it's time to hunt for a job. Nice. Okay, so Charlie says to Lizzie, Crucify My Love, which is not available yet, is the book that taught me to trust my instincts as a writer and tell a story my way. It taught you to be you. Nice. So that's the story that you are most proud of, or that you are proud of. I mean, we should all be proud of all of our writing, but that one in particular must have a fondness in your heart. Okay. Alrighty. Let's go ahead and do a third. Is this our third? Yes. Third. Okay. I think we're back. Okay, let me share the screen. So we'll go ahead and go into go ahead and go into another sprint. Apologies for the what. I had hoped that there were some good signs at the beginning of this stream, but apparently not so much. Okay. All right. So here are your reminders. 1, save your document. 2, make sure that you are straightening your spine, rolling your shoulders back, doing posture check. Make sure you have something to drink, and make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Okay. Those are your reminders. We can now get started. 25 minutes in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. That was the end of the third sprint. You're now switching to chat mode. Oh, oops. I guess I forgot to switch that when I went to the sprint. Okay, how are we doing? Have you saved your document recently? Have you taken a sip of whatever you were hydrating with? I think I'm doing pretty good today. I feel like I'm making some progress. I've added in a bit of sort of like, I wouldn't necessarily say 100% comedic entertainment within the story, but sort of like one of those tall tales that your middle-aged uncle will tell you, you know, one of those. So, okay, so I got 556 that time, which brings me up to 1,025 for Project Gray, which is great. Takes me a little bit longer to sort of write things down now that I've got all of my different charts that I need to fill in for these 10 sprints that I'm going to be doing, not on the stream again, but just today. Okay, so I have now crossed the 2,000 mark for the day. I'm at 2,250 all total for today, which is good. Okay, if I've done my math correctly anyway. Okay. So Heather, if it will pop up on the screen, did the most lovely stretch workout. You feel great. Ooh, lovely. Are you stretching just by yourself, or do you have a particular YouTube video that you're following, or a particular program that you're following? Because if you recommend a stretch workout, that I definitely am in need of one every now and then. So if you feel like giving us a recommendation in the chat, please do so. And Alley Cat says, distracted by YouTube and working on another assignment. That sounds fine. And YouTube is definitely just distracting at times. So Sarah edited a page and got some coffee. Very nice. Coffee is always welcome. CB got 423 words. Nice. Tina got 438. Lovely. Very nice. And Elizabeth says 244 plus some change in some of the other chapters with connecting stuff. It's really coming together. Yay! That always feels nice. Petra is at 321 for that sprint. Excellent. Tina says, now it's cutting time, ... Nice. Okay, so you've at least gotten the rough draft of your article written, and that sometimes is just like the hardest part is like getting through that. Megan did quite a bit this sprint. You searched for jobs, found none. You got signed up to start the process to get in line for the vaccine. Ooh, very nice. I need to double check and see when the Johnson & Johnson is going to be available in my area, because that will be my preferred one. But if I can't get that and I can get one of the other ones ahead of time, I might do that too. CB says, I stepped around the bench to where Rogers and Barton were sitting. I grabbed Rogers by his shirt and punched him as hard as I could on the nose, and he kept right on hitting him. Oh no! He probably deserved it. Elizabeth says 834 total. One more sprint, and I think maybe I'll finish this chapter. Yay! Very nice. Okay, so we have 10 minutes left in the hour, but I think I would like to do another full sprinty sprint, unless y'all would like a cool down. So would you rather have a cool down sprint, or would you rather just have the stream run a little long? What would you like? I am okay with either, I think. Because I'll still be working. I've still got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I've done 5 sprints. So I still have half my sprints for the day to go, as a minimum. So okay, I can't tell if any of y'all are chiming in with whether you would like a cool down sprint or okay. So Elizabeth, so it's for a full sprint. Sarah says, yes, I need one more sprint, one more full sprint. And Megan says, long stream. Okay. All right. We will do another Pomodoro. And that will, oh dear. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's get this started before it does another one of the you-know-whats. Okay. So save your document, drink something, stretch. If you need a snack, get one. Those are your reminders. We're going to go ahead and get started with a 4th sprint, full Pomodoro, 25 minutes, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, that is the end of our 4th sprint. How'd we do? I think I got about 440-ish that time. Let me calculate it for sure, though. Uh, 437. Nice. So 1462 for Project Gray. So I've got a little under 600 words left to go till I reach my 2K goal for Project Gray for the day. And I am now sitting at 2,687 for the day. So very nice. It started off so well. Okay, I'm going to stop the camera again. Maybe, if it'll listen. There we go. Okay, so sorry about that. That was confusing. So Sarah finished the chapter. Yay, in case that didn't come through clear. Tina was journaling 659 words. Elizabeth got 77 words and read a scene from the first draft that you will now rewrite. Some stuff can be used and some is very outdated. Yeah, that's how I'm feeling about this first section of my manuscript, is that it's a lot and a lot has changed. So Tina says, thanks for the company and very productive. Yay, I'm glad. Just Eva hopped in and managed to create another set of pages and then got stuck in the same loop. You found your way out, but dang it if you don't go into that loop every hour. Data sets. Yeah. CB got 190 words that time. Yay! Heather set up for filming, colored in the art projects, and made lunch. And yes, get another freeze. So, yeah. CB says, trying to remember what kind of car Pepper drives in Iron Man 3. I have no idea. It's a scene where she pulls into the driveway and finds a giant rabbit. Probably going to have to watch it again to figure out. I would not know. So, yes. So, Heather says, Italian vegetable frittata for lunch. Ooh, very nice. Yes, back again. So frustrating. It started out so well today. Funky Sai, hello. You are editing your 3rd draft today. Very nice. Okay, well, I couldn't tell if the audio had already cut off when I said this, but we sprinted for a grand total of 90 minutes during the stream today. So not just 75 as Devin likes to suggest. So we did more than the 75 minutes, which is awesome. Okay, so thank you very much for putting up with the you-know-whats that have happened today. It started out really well for about the first 10-15 minutes. So that is promising in that perhaps they might be beginning to fix things, but on the other hand, getting kicked out 3 times is not ideal, shall we say. So hopefully they will continue to work on whatever the problem is and get it to actually work. That would be very lovely. But anyway, I will be back again to try this and hopefully not have as many you-know-whats on Friday, same time, 1 to 3, and then on Sunday, 2 to 5. All right. Thank you again for joining me today, and I will see y'all later. Bye. Don't forget to save.